And now, as the Clod turns, the seemingly endless story of love and produce set against the hustle and bustle of the Kankakee Farmers Market. It is shortly after 10 o'clock as we see Lois Little, part-time librarian and wannabe St. Pauli girl, lollygagging, standing in front of the booth manned by Colt Remington, Beaverville truck farmer and weekend bicyclist. An elderly man approaches the booth. Let's see what he has to say. Listen.
Hey, Sonny, are you Colt Remington?
That's me.
I just heard the announcer say you're a bike rider.
I do some on the weekends, when I can.
Well, I'm Harry Oldman. The Manteno Missile, they call me. I've been racing on bicycles for over 60 years.
The Manteno Missile?
Yeah, I was the Moni Missile for a while and the Manhattan Missile in the 70s. I moved around a lot. For a while, I was the Mendota Missile.
Did you ever live in Monmouth?
No, you're probably thinking of Max Muntz, the Macomb Madman.
You raced against him?
Yes, I did. The Montgomery Fairgrounds in 1938.
Who won?
It was a dead heat. Only one ever recorded in Montgomery County history.
Didn't they have photo finishes then to see who won?
No, they actually had a cartoonist there to sketch the finish, but he fell asleep. I think he might have been drinking. Cartoonists do that. The fans who were there still argue about who won. Of course, a lot of them are dead now. I don't know who's got more fans still alive. I'm 86, so there probably aren't many left. Muntz died in 1992. He was still riding, but he was so deaf he didn't hear a train whistle.
Oh, he was hit by a train?
No, he missed the train to Chicago to see his doctor. He died later that year.
Are there any competitors left in your age group?
Very few, very few. I hear there's a 60-year-old punk up in Elwood who's gunning for me.
Is that how they say it in bike racing? This man is gunning for you?
Well, that's just some of it. It's just hype sometimes, but I got something for that little upstart.
What's his name?
He calls himself the Joliet Juggernaut, the punk. We'll see.
Well, does this mean there'll be a bicycle showdown at the farmer's market? Will the market's liability insurance cover these old codgers? And will Lois Little ever get to talk to Colt alone and tell him the secret she's been hiding for this time?
One time at band camp.
That's
next intriguing.
At the as the Clod turns here at the farmers market,
appropriately a bike theme. A bike theme as the Clod turns, appropriate for our new bike rack down here at the
bike rack for all you elderly racers.
The Joliet Juggernaut shows up. Got a place,
Carl.
We'll take a quick commercial break and be back with more not as the Clod turns, but the Bill Yohnka Show here on Talk AM 1320 WKAN, and more bluegrass music as time permits before 11 o'clock, and Ron Jackson's show takes the airwaves.
All good stuff.
All good stuff. We'll be back with more here in just a little bit.